they'd just let me finally work in peace.
Ah, ein patched electrical cable.
A cable leading to the logging machine. One part looks a little damaged.
Hä? Läuft die mit Strom und nicht mit Benzin oder Diesel? Das ist hier, der Aufenthaltsraum. Beziehungsweise der
A little outhouse.
That's probably where the dwarfs do their business.
That comment was so tasteless.
Ah. Und da ist so ein Dings drin. Und da rein, ja. Da gehen die Geschäftsausgaben. Uah.
I hope the share price remains stable.
There are the last remaining trees of the elven forest. Ceville, we have to save the forest.
Why should we save the forest? Give me one good reason.
Because otherwise, heating costs will increase every winter.
Good reason. Those annual heating costs are already bleeding me dry. If this takes any longer, we're going to have to cook the books again.
That would be the base used by those greedy dwarves.
Could be. Although I don't hear anyone singing, hi-ho, hi-ho. This can't go
Das war
on.
im Disney-Film.
The board of directors will have something to say about
Die
this.
7 Zwerge. Schneewittchen und die 7 Zwerge.
Stupid elves! Get out of the way and let us finally log the forest! A giant monstrosity that obviously cuts down the forest.
That's monstrous. We should do something about that.
Vielleicht liegt die Ratte da und die knabbert das dann wieder ab.
Good plan. But that dwarf is watching me like a hawk. I have to get rid of him somehow.
Who are you talking to, Ceville?
What? No one in particular. I hope I can push the blame for the delay off onto my assistant.
Ich muss ja erst ablenken. Wie lenke ich den ab? Ich mal den grün an. Was ist ein Blödsinn?
I'm not going to do that.
Ne.
If something doesn't happen here soon, I'm gonna cut that tree down, whether there's an elf chain to it or not.
Die tun sich bestimmt auch nicht gut, wenn man da 2-3 Tabs in den Tank. Das tut dem bestimmt auch nicht. Ich kenne mich da nicht aus. Ich denke, man muss immer Salz rein, aber vielleicht ist ja Tabs oder Flüssigseife oder Schwarzpulver oder Epoxyharz. Auch ganz
We're going
praktisch.
to have to improve logging efficiency by 12.22% to meet our quarterly projections. If we increase the gamma factor by 3, work efficiency should improve markedly.
How terrible. Here you can already see the debris from the logging operation.
Maybe I could take a little wood from my fireplace later.
Ceville, don't tell me you want to take advantage of this awful situation.
But of course. What did you think?
Die klauen den anderen Leuten die Bäume. Die Bäume. Uns allen klauen die Bäume. Wir brauchen doch die Bäume, um zu leben.
If only that elf would finally leave.
Wow,
böse
a real
Menschen.
elven coach. Talk about your flower power, baby.
These tree huggers
Da
really
finde ich
get
doch
on my
bestimmt
nerves.
irgendwas.
You have no idea how much those peaceniks irritated me while I was planning wars against our neighbors in my role as the legitimate tyrant.
Vielleicht gehe ich zu ihr und sag, ey, schrei mal, dass der Typ kommt. Und du musst ihn ablenken.
Hello, dears.
So, you're an elf, are you? Not much of your forest left.
Ceville, stop being so mean, please. Pretty please. Okay, we can discuss it objectively. Our exploitation is doing a great deal of damage to nature. First, we need to return to regenerative energy sources, and then we can go back to let nature recover naturally.
Na, hast du recht. Erzähl das mal den profitgierigen Arschlöchern da. Jetzt musst du vor uns schreien und den ablenken. Und dann setzt die Maus aus. Vielleicht findet die ihren Weg auch alleine. Die knabbern doch sowieso gern an.
You have to get...
I can't. These dwarves are about to brutally cause an ecological catastrophe. As an elf, I can't just stand by and watch it happen. I'm not going until the trees are saved.
Well, we'll just be leaving you here. Why?
Mann, ich keine andere Idee mehr
I
haben.
hope that my peaceful protest here is understood as criticism of the uncompromising corporate greed and of our consumer-oriented...
I don't think so. No.
Otto.
Good plan. But that dwarf is watching me like a...
Who are you?
Wie kann ich den ablenken? Ah, ich habe hier eine Gewinnaufstellung und eine Gewinnerwartungsanalyse, die würde dich interessieren. Pass mal auf hier. Guck mal auf Seite 128. Ja, ich weiß, ist klein gedruckt.
What's with that elf? This interfering elf is opposing our interests here because of her screwy view of the world. She chained herself to that tree and refuses to get out of the way of our beloved logging machine. You could still cut the tree down.
Ceville!
Unfortunately, that would create a lot of negative publicity, which we'd really like to avoid. Can we have a look at this logging thingy?
Vielleicht ist er dann da.
By Minigram's bunion! This thing is the tree whack. It can cut up an entire tree into this delicate machine is rarely shown to the public. However...
Ne.
Can we have a look at this log? By Minigram's this
Ne,
thing can
ne,
cut up an
ne.
entire tree
Er dreht
into
sich zwar
this
weg, aber
delicate machine is
es ist
rarely
trotzdem
shown to the
keine
public.
Gelegenheit.
However, there are special tours just...
Excuse me, but what do you...
I'm trying... Yeah. No.
A little outhouse.
That's probably where the dwarfs do their business.
That comment was so tasteless.
Das kann doch nicht so schwer sein, oder?
I hope the share price remains stable.
Die sind doch zu zweit. Warum gibt es jetzt nicht die Option, dass sie ihn ablenkt und er die Maus? Oder andersrum, ist mir egal. Hier komme ich nicht weiter. Hier komme ich nicht weiter. Ja, ich will irgendwo anders was rein. Oder ich muss das irgendwo woanders herholen, damit es hier weitergeht. Was haben wir denn noch? Da wären wir jetzt aus. Und hier haben wir noch mal. Hier haben wir noch zwei Sachen. Einmal dies hier. Den Friedhof oder was das sein soll. Seht ihr schon oder nicht? Oder ist abgestürzt oder nicht? Oder was ist los? Sonst kommen doch immer Ladebildschirme. Na, tut sich was? Tut sich nichts? Die Maus bewegt sich noch. Tja, ich weiß nicht. So ein kleines Loading wäre nicht schlecht. Seltsam. Will er nicht? Will er nicht? Was will er denn nicht? Ich glaube, der mag nicht mehr. Hallo? Hallo? Ich kann auch mein Dings noch benutzen. Kann ich jetzt Tape drücken? Auch nicht. Vielleicht ist es kaputt? Und er hat sich jetzt gerade Shit reingeladen. Aber nee, abgestürzt ist er auch nicht. Ich verstehe es nicht. Aber so lange kann das doch nicht dauern im Laden. Komisch. Naja, ich stopp mal die Aufnahme und mach dann weiter, wenn er dann wieder bereit ist. Tja, nee, habe ich abschießen müssen, hat sich nicht mehr gerührt. Mal gucken, was jetzt das letzte Safe Game ist. Er speichert ja alle 5 Minuten automatisch selber. Gucken, wo ich da rauskomme jetzt. Loading Safe Games. Warum geht der Balken eigentlich nicht weiter? Okay, jetzt bin ich wieder hier. Das hat ja nichts gebracht. Dann gehen wir wieder raus. Und dann hatte ich hier geklickt und dann ist das Ding. Soll ich nochmal probieren? Ah, jetzt kommt aber ein Screen. Der kam vorher nicht. Ja, und es ging schnell und jetzt ist es da. Komisch.
Oh, Ceville, this graveyard doesn't look too friendly to me
Hat
somehow.
nochmal die Kurve
Ah, it's
gekriegt.
just a graveyard. These are all dead. The ones who aren't dead are the ones you should be afraid of.
Oh, thanks, Ceville. You really know how to build a person's confidence.
Du glaubst nicht an Geister?
The gate just swung open all by
Das war ein
itself.
unsichtbarer Geist, ohne
That's
Zweifel.
what I call service. Come on, let's go.
Wenn es automatisch zugeht, und nicht mehr auf.
And now the gate closed itself behind us.
That was just the wind. Oh. It really doesn't take much to scare you, does it?
So und. Das Ding ist ja total löchrig. Ich weiß nicht.
Here it says, Sleeper's Grave.
Looks like he smoked too much swamp weed.
Swampweed.
Here lies Lassie, man's best friend.
Kennt noch einer die Melodie? Lassie.
Here it says, I came, I saw, I dropped dead in my tracks. Here it says, rest in peace with sleep-well pillows.
Nee, das war schon okay. Kann ich Escape drücken? Ja.
There! There's a skeleton man's foot sticking out of the ground there.
Listen, you can't expect me to provide free coffins to the poor during my reign as well. A bit of dirt and the job's done.
Ceville, sometimes you scare me.
Na guck mal, hier geht's schon wieder zurück. Da muss man aufpassen, wo du hinklickst.
There's something on this headstone.
This gravestone is for both release. My wife and I now have our peace.
There's something on this headstone. Here lies John the Gravedigger. As ye sow... There's something on this headstone.
This gravestone is for both release.
There's something on this headstone.
Here lies Barney, hide and go seek master. If only we'd looked in the freezer sooner.
There's something on this headstone. Here lies Jonathan, javelin trainer. His final words, all the javelins over here. There's something on this headstone.
Adania sleeps beneath this stone, and for the change, she sleeps alone.
A mausoleum. I've heard that the elixir of life is hidden in one of these. A drink that can make you immortal.
Really? We found one of those the last time I ordered some graves to be plundered, but I gave it to my pet crocodile.
It will probably end up living a long time.
All it gave him was a bad case of gas, and neither Snapper nor I were all too happy about that.
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Do you know what became of your two friends?
A villain hath no friends. But I do know that that old sea-dog wanted to raise some treasure somewhere. I've no idea what happened to the Black Knight.
What are you doing here?
After we decided to be evil again, I applied for a job as boss monster. And I got the job. I'm currently looking for a good place for my new dungeon. We'll use it as a base from which we will spread fear and terror throughout the country.
What do you need a dungeon for?
I'm the boss monster. Boss monsters live in beautiful dungeons where they wait for adventurers to kill. And then I hoard all their magic items, and that attracts even more heroes. That's what we call an economic cycle.
Where's the cycle if you hoard all the items?
How about an economic linear progression? Anyway, it's all about supply and demand. I have a large supply, and that creates the demand.
These new economy expressions always confuse me. What are you looking for in a dungeon?
Well, it should be a dark and dangerous place underground, like a cave or something.
You have to get to the election quick.
Not until I found the right place for my new dungeon.
Da muss ich mal einen
I
Dungeon
guess you
bewahren.
could say I'll be the
besorgen.
dungeon keeper.
So sieht er aus. Dungeon Keeper.
What do you do here again?
After we decided to be evil again, I applied for a job as boss monster. And I'm current. We'll use...
Oh, Lily, we're going.
Take care.
Kann ja noch nichts machen. Den muss ich irgendwie Ja, was ist denn da unten drunter? Kann ich da nicht in dieses
There's something
Mausoleum
on this
gehen?
headstone. Here they lie, my poor old bones, but if I could trade, they'd be your own. There's something on this headstone.
Here lie the remains of Jack Hummingbird, pirate and joker, who really went out with a bang. We tried to find all the pieces. A mausoleum.
Ja, hilft mir alles nicht weiter hier. Was liegt denn da rum? Ist da was? Ist das nicht gemein? Vielleicht bin ich hier nur rein, um ein Stück Kreide zu finden. Dieses ganz winzige Stück Kreide.
Oh, someone's outline has been drawn on the stairs. They probably died here.
Yeah, at least he died in the right place for people to clean up the body right away.
Muss ich echt überall ganz genau umschauen. Ich glaube, das habe ich's. Bist du dir sicher? Nein, aber ich gehe jetzt mal um die Ecke. Dann kann ich ja immer noch hier gucken. Also, ja, solange sie bewegen ja sowieso nicht. Da schaut ein Fuß raus, da schaut eine Hand raus. Brauche ich eine Hand? Die Hand kann ich nicht anklicken. Ganz viele Ablenkungsteile und dann ein Stück Kreide. Okay. Ja, oh, a gargoyle
Small
statue.
gargoyle statues guard the entrance to the cemetery. Spooky.
Not as spooky as it would be if they were to move and then attack us.
Ceville, just shut it.
Okay. Und wo bin wir hier? Der Suse, der Beste da. Mit seinem Vögelchen im Auge. Ach, guck mal. Mount Rushmore. Oder so ähnlich.
The famous dwarven monument, Mount Goldmore. It depicts the heads of the foremost gold-hungry dwarves of all time.
Oh, it's disgusting. Look at those greed-filled faces up there. I can't say I approve of that kind of thing.
That doesn't sound like you, Ceville. Wait a minute. Tell me, could it be that you're just jealous?
Me? Jealous? Yeah, right. I'm greedier than all four of those dwarves put together.
The Dwarves Inc. Limited company sign.
Pickaxes and gold. Well, at least the dwarfs stuck to their gold-grubbing traditions here.
Dann werde ich mir mal gleich so eine Pickaxe. Kann ich nicht. Was ist denn da in der Postbox drin?
Look, Ceville, that's one of those modern postboxes.
Ha! Post. I prefer messengers. At least then you have someone right in front of you to take things out on when the news is bad.
Ja, was ist da drin? Oder soll ich da was reintun?
Look, Ceville, that dwarf over there even has a pipe in its mouth that smokes every once in a while. Isn't that cute?
It might look cute enough, but if I were to tell you all the poisonous substances that smoke contains, you wouldn't find it that cute anymore.
Das ist Stein. Dem kann das nichts anhaben.
A huge air cushion. I wonder what it's doing here.
Probably provided for little people, so they can amuse themselves.
Was ist denn da oben? Bewegen sich da die Pixel oder gucke ich schief? Chillig? Ja. Wo laufe ich jetzt hin? Irgendwo hin. Ich laufe. Bist du eine Kuh oder was? Was ist das? Also.
What are you doing here?
I guard big sign behind me. Normally, I guard my bridge.
You're a troll and you guard your bridge. Now that's an original plot.
What is that for a sign behind you?
What? Is gold price display for dwarves. I guard no one go near.
Können wir auch irgendwie manipulieren?
That's your bridge?
Yes, my bridge. Troll loves bridges. That's why I hear. Other troll come and want bridge. I smash, I bash.
Was being soft in the head a job prerequisite?
Huh? Me trollhead, hard like rock, not soft.
Doesn't it get boring just guarding your bridge sometimes?
Well, no. Very exciting. Actually, me look better job because me, born to do greater things. Or something.
There isn't much fun in talking to someone you have to laugh at even without my biting sarcasm. You're not the sharpest knife in the drawer now, are you?
What? Me troll, not knife.
The nursery you went to had a lot of trees, right?
Me no nursery. Me troll school.
Even worse. We should look for someone with at least a glimmer of intelligence instead.
Oh, yes, of course.
Der malt ja gar nicht wo. Ist egal. Der bewegt hier einfach nur das Ding weiter. Aber das Bemalte kommt doch hier wieder raus und dann müsst ihr es übermalen. Ist das seltsam, oder? Funktioniert doch alles nicht. Gold price lift.
A lift to help reach the upper levels of the display. Or something like that. The goblin holds the pen to the display. That answers the question of how the dwarfs reached an unemployment rate of 0%.
Ja, man hätte das Ding ja auch da einfach befestigen können, ohne den Typen.
One of those newfangled air suction and pump machines.
It's used to fill this oversized air cushion. I wonder what it's used for.
Das hast du gerade selbst gesagt. Ah, das Teil zu füllen.
A goblin who just turns a crank all day long. Okay. there are still professions with lower qualifications out there.
For
Ich will
example,
auch ein bisschen umleiten können und
Tax
dann
officers are a
eine
pretty good
Windmühle,
example.
ein Wasserrad und naja, aber